Welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna go over the removal and installation of the 270B backhoe on this John Deere 2032R. A great backhoe, a great machine, a very, very simple process. I'll walk you through it. Let's get after it. The first thing you probably want to do if you're new to this is read the instructions. The nice thing about this 270B backhoe is the installation and removal are right here in easy step-by-step process right on this placard. So makes it super simple. The other nice thing I'll just point out is the greasing pattern. So if I wanted to grease this machine, you want to articulate it in a certain way. It's going to go through that on that little placard and tell you exactly how to get to every grease zert that's on here, which is awesome. All right. Again, we want to maintain our equipment. We want to make sure we're taking care of it. Greasing a backhoe is one of those crucial pieces of the puzzle. I'm just going to go through this like I would just if I was doing this for the first time. And I will share, I don't get a lot of 270B backhoes through the shop, and so I haven't done this all that much, but this is very similar to my own personal backhoe, a 485A. This is designed in much the same way, just scaled down and a little bit in size. Let's talk about a couple of specs. We've got about a 773-pound weight on this. So this is a great piece of equipment for ballasting the tractor on the back side of it. So you're gonna have that nice counterbalance to that wonderful front loader that you have on this tractor. This does have about a 7-foot digging depth. A lot of things you can do at that 7-foot level. I do have this one affixed with a thumb on it. This isn't standard kit for this. This customer has opted to get a mechanical thumb on here, but I do have a 12-inch bucket on this unit. That is a very common bucket. I can go down to an 8-inch bucket, and then I can go up to a 16-inch bucket on this unit as well. Okay, so right now, backhoe is connected to the unit. I've got it hydraulically connected through what we call a Power Beyond kit. Why is it called a Power Beyond kit? Is because it's extending the power of the hydraulics to another piece of equipment that has its own controls. So my first things on this is gonna tell me that I'm gonna need to go ahead and lock out my boom. I'm gonna need to bring down my bucket, and then I'm gonna need to bring down my stabilizer arms as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the tractor and knock this out. Tractor's in neutral, park brake is set. I'm gonna drop my feet down till they're about parallel. John Deere has given us a nice pin to place in. So I'm gonna do that on both sides. Arms are locked down. Now what I wanna do is I wanna extend my boom a little bit. I wanna go ahead and put in, I have a retaining rod that goes in this side. Go ahead and put that into its place and come back onto it. Now I wanna extend my dipper bucket out so my teeth are parallel to the ground. Now what I've gotta do is shut off my tractor. I'm gonna disconnect the hydraulics of the backhoe. I have these two connectors right here. And so all I have to do is I'm going to go ahead and disconnect. My first one, you're gonna get a little bit of hydraulic fluid that may come out of that. And then I'm gonna disconnect my other one. Now you're gonna notice they're a male and a female. And so I have the ability to connect these together so that they'll keep them nice and clean for the next time we're ready to go. And then I have the tractor hydraulic port that I'm gonna connect back in to the loop, and that will create another loop. So now I am hydraulically disconnected from this tractor. So the only thing I need to do now, turn on the tractor and raise the rock shaft to its highest position, okay? This is gonna go ahead and pull the weight off of the backhoe, so the rock shaft is gonna do all the work. At this point, I can go ahead and turn off the tractor, and then I'm gonna pull the two locking pins. Nice and easy to do if all of the weight is suspended on the rock shaft. All of a sudden, all I have to do is go ahead and drop my 3-point down, and that's going to allow me to lower this backhoe right off the bat. Perfect. Now I am disconnected, both hydraulically and mechanically. All I have to do is drive forward, and I'll leave the backhoe right where it's at. So now the last step that I would need to do is I would go ahead and take off my center link, and I would pop that back into my tractor. And then all of a sudden my backhoe is disconnected and my center link is back on. And I'm ready to go over to work with my tractor, and my backhoe will stay here until we're done. All right, now it's time to reconnect my backhoe. First thing I wanna do, I'm gonna grab that retaining bar. We're gonna throw it on. It does not matter which way this goes, it will fall back down into position. I need to take off my center link. There is a nice storage location on the back of this backhoe, a couple of hooks. Just drop that on the back, get that out of the way. So now all I have to do is back up into the backhoe. We're gonna use our 3-point linkage to go ahead and line that up. Just guiding those bars on, centering myself. There is a little room for error on this. that. I've got it good, nice and pushed back. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my 3-point linkage to go ahead and lift it up. Awesome, it's guiding it all into place. This should allow me to lock my locking pins in. Go ahead and do the other side. All right, now she is connected. I have my hydraulics disconnected right now, so let's go ahead and hook up the hydraulics. I'm gonna let some of the pressure out of the hydraulic lines. I'm gonna disconnect the male and the female. I'm gonna route them around. Pull back those quick couplers, snap them into place, make sure they're connected. Now we are hydraulically connected to the tractor. Kind of a messy process, got a lot of oil on my hands. But now we are hydraulically connected to the backhoe. I'll fire up the tractor. Take these storage pins out. Go ahead and we'll store them up top right here. Take out that holding rod. Go ahead and pull her back into place. Set that in there. Rotate my bucket down. Pull that pin on the other outrigger. Store the other outrigger. And just like that, with a little sweat, we are now connected to our backhoe. Ready to work, ready to move. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this brief overview of the removal and installation of the 270B backhoe. As you can see, it is relatively easy to do as long as you do the right process, the right order. And the nice thing is the placard tells us everything to do. I will say that this is a great design machine. If you like this kind of content, please like and subscribe to our channel. We're trying to reach that 10K subscriber mark. So if you can help us do that, that would be awesome. More giveaways to come here very shortly. Excited to bring this content. Talk to you soon on the next Papé Toolkit. Hi, my name is Jason Hughes. I'm a territory manager out of Eugene, Oregon. I'm also a large property owner and own a lot of the equipment that you see featured in these videos. I hope you find this content helpful. If you have any questions, please comment below.